Hello everyone. Today we will learn about chapter 8 motion, and today's topic is basics of motion. So in everyday life we see some objects are at rest and others are in motion. So here in this figure you can see a vehicle that is moving on the road. Some objects move in a straight line, others in a circular path, some may rotate and some may vibrate. So there are different types of motion. We can describe the location of an object by specifying a reference point. So as an example, the school is 2 km from the railway station. Here we have specified the position of the school with respect to the railway station. Have you ever experienced that the train in which you are sitting appears to move while it is at rest? Think about it. So first let us understand what is motion in a straight line. So see this diagram. So this is the simplest type of motion, which is the motion along a straight line. The object starts its journey from O, which is the initial point at 0, which is treated as reference point. Let A, B, C represent the position of the object at different time or different instants. First the object goes to A, then comes back to C. So first object go from O to A, then come back to C. So total path length covered by this object is first from O to A, which is 60 km, then from A to C, which is 35 km. So total distance covered is 60 plus 35, which is 95 km. This is called distance covered. To describe distance, we need to specify only the numerical value like 95 km and not the direction of the motion. Again in the same figure, the shortest distance between initial and final points is known as displacement. For the displacement, we need to specify both the numerical value and the direction of the motion. For motion from O to A, so again we are taking motion from O to A. The distance covered is 60 km and displacement is also 60 km because displacement is happening only in one direction. Now if we take motion from O to A and then again back to B, the distance covered is 85 km because O to A 60 km, then A to B is 25 km. So distance covered is 85 km. But if you see the displacement will be counted from the initial position, which is O. So displacement is only 35 km. Displacement for a motion may be 0, but distance traveled or distance covered is not 0. So again if we start from O, go to A, then again come back to O. So distance traveled is 60 plus 60, 120 km, but displacement is again 0 because we have not moved from O. If the object to travel back to O, the final position and initial position are same, and therefore displacement is 0, that we have already discussed. Thus distance and displacement are used to describe the overall motion of an object.